Roger Ramsey. I'm the executive chef instructor here at the Early College and Career Center. Today we are going to watch my ProStart team practice. Reason for that practice, here in about 10 days or so, they're on their way to DC to participate in a national ProStart Invitational. The ProStart Invitational, it's a fine dining opportunity. The kids get to come up with their own menu. Mine have chosen to do the surf and turf, the classic beef filet. The starter is going to be seared scallops with succotash and lemon beurre blanc. It's fancy way I say butter sauce. Then their entree is going to be classic beef filet, red wine reduction, an emulsified dressing known as béarnaise sauce. They'll have some oyster mushrooms and some asparagus on that plate. And then they will close out their meal with a deconstructed key lime pie. So that will be served in a martini glass with whipped cream and the graham cracker crumble and the key lime cream on top, maybe even a little slice of lime just to make it pretty.
We've got trash, compost, and reusable bins right here. I'm gonna get these labeled off as well. We've got 13 minutes to continue.
Go get ice, right?
Yeah, we can. If you need ice, go get it now. All right, make sure you calibrate your thermometers. Your burner's right here. When you get the chance, check it to make sure it's got fuel. If not, I'll bring you another one. Here's your burner. Make sure you test it. Let me know if it needs more fuel. All right. Are you good over there? And do you know if you have all the tools you need?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Let me tell you who our members are. Our youngest and our only female is Leah Reynolds, North Hardin kid. She's the one putting together our dessert. We've got Michael Nago Summers, is a junior at North Hardin. You'll see him doing our fish dish. We've got Desmond Washington, who won Skills USA for the state of Kentucky. And he's going to be doing some knife cuts and a lot of touch-up work. He's one of the busiest guys we've got. Jeremiah Green is our graduate. He's actually already finished school for this year through Hardin County High, and he's going to be putting the steaks together. He's going to be making a very technical knife cut called a tournée for a dish called pomme cocotte. Obviously, I don't speak French well. Trey Goodman. Trey's our senior from John Hardin. He's our manager. Trey's the one who keeps everybody on task and everybody on track. He keeps up with the time. He has to stay out of the kitchen, but he makes sure all those folks in the kitchen are where they need to be. So he's a choreographer in this great big dance.
Make sure you keep your tasting spoons in an open area that are easy to get to.
Yeah, I got them down here.
Because I know I have mine, but mine are for myself only. Jeremiah, do you think that we can move this over some so this can be in the back corner? I'm going to get our plates. Do you have water for your pots and excess water? All right. I think we need to fill this pitcher to the top. Yeah, I can do that. Cold water or hot? All right. Hey, Des, can you put that bus tub in between the gloves and that knife kit? Can you move this bus tub to be in between? It can't be outside of the 10 by 10. All right, thank you. Hey, try to keep those in the corner so it's out of the way. Perfect. Just as long as it stays on the table, that's what matters. Do you have another one of those? Or you have enough for each of the sauces? All right. We got about 3 more minutes at this point. And make sure you're using the compost, the trash, and the reusable bins. Do you think that's enough water for your potatoes? All right. You might fill it up a little bit more because last time we were a little low. Just make sure you keep the potatoes submerged while you're still peeling. So your first task is chopping up the vegetables for the succotash, correct? Your first task is getting the mango peeled, all right? Des, your first task is cutting up that tomato?
First, I'm going to reduce for the vermont.
Got it.
For the béarnaise. And then I'm going to cut up the tomato.
All right, so you start off with reducing the vermont. All right, and then Jeremiah starts off with the tournaise. Got it. Remember, once you're in here, you cannot leave the 10 by 10 area. I say we got about 20-something seconds. Just stay in your spot, get ready to start moving as soon as the timer hits. We're gonna do great. 3, 2, 1.
That's the end of the visit clause. You now have 1 hour. Sorry.
Let's get started.
ProStart is a curriculum that we teach. It's endorsed by the National Restaurant Association Education Foundation, and all the schools that participate in that ProStart curriculum have opportunity to compete in their own states. This year, we're representing the Commonwealth of Kentucky against the 49 other states, and I think a few other entities, such as the Department of Defense schools, and all those folks that are partaking of the ProStart curriculum. So, we're one of, I guess you could say, one of the top 50 schools in the nation right now. We'll hope to improve those odds here shortly.
When you're cutting the potatoes, like I said, make sure you keep the ones that are finished submerged. Make sure you have everything laid out. Get ready for the knife cuts. If we have extra, we'll just leave it on the speed rack. All right, tournaise are coming along good. Just make sure they're not too thick. You know the drill. The second that burner goes out, let me know and I'll bring you one to put in. Cuts are looking good. Just make sure you put them in the correct spot. Do you need that on the burner getting heated up already? All right. Good start so far. Make sure to clean as you go. We want to have a clean area. That's a great tournée. Mangoes come along good. Same thing with the celery. Induction fine so far? Good. Just make sure you, whenever you finish with that, put it into the trash. That's a great tournée. It's just got to get a little smaller, but the size of it is perfect. Or the dimensions of it is perfect. Great job on keeping your area clean. You might want to wipe that down before it gets sticky though. That reduction smells good. That red bell pepper's coming along good. We need that color. Mango coulis getting ready to start heating up. Reduction fine so far? Good. Tournaise are coming along real good. Just remember, those can go into reusable, those can go into compost. That's good. We don't want them to oxidize. All right, burner's open for you. So you're gonna start getting that ready for the asparagus, or? All right. Oh yeah, tomato, because you gotta blanch it. You got your ice water right there. The cuts are looking good so far. If you need to warm it up some, try keeping it near that.
I have to get it chilling though.
You're right, you're right. I just knew that we got it colder than expected. We've got 53 minutes. Are you gonna try to make another tourné out of that piece? All right. Make sure you get that up in a second. And when you get a second, it's a small thing, but those little pieces right there, try to get those up, because we want it to be as clean as possible when we're done. Starting to bubble over there. How many tournaise do you have so far?
I'd say about 6.
All right, anything else now is just bonus. We've been working on 6. If we can get it to 10, that'd be even better. And just reminding you, Michael, whenever you finish cutting up this bacon, wipe it down. Everything else looks really good so far, just little pieces of vegetable, but those are easy to get up.
I need to switch out his cutting board. Here you go, man. He cut me off different.
Do we have a separate cutting board? Right now, we can't switch our cutting boards afterwards, so you're gonna wipe it down with a sandy rag. All right, we're getting close on that boiling. Everything going good, okay? Just make sure whenever that's ready and chilling to wipe down your area. If you can get it to 8, then we can do 4 on each plate.
I can't get it to 8 now.
You don't think so? Then that's fine. Just make what we have. Are you about ready to start over there? Just make sure you throw that away. Thank you. It looks good over here. Just like I said, make sure whenever you're finished to wipe down.
As soon as you get done with that, I can go on.
And don't forget to put it into that bottle. Don't forget that piece. There we go. It's the little things. Tomato going okay?
Yeah, tomato's done.
All right, then we can go ahead and get started on the tournaise.
Nah, he needs to do this reduction.
All right, we're gonna switch that order.
This is our compost.
That's compost, that is reusable. So far, so good. All right, so you can get started on those tournaise. Bacon fine. All right, good. And make sure you season those well. Gotta have flavor. Are you gonna be using the lime grater again? All right, then that should be fine right there.
45 minutes remaining.
We have 45 minutes remaining. We're doing good so far. We got good progress. And make sure we don't use too much salt and pepper this time. I know we like salt, but we can't overdo it. So are you just about finished with that first reduction? Or you are? All right, good. Good. And you're starting on those tournays now? Or boiling them? Gotcha. We're making good progress. And yeah, I'd say start cooking your vegetables in there off the burner. And once it starts to cool down, move it back on. Because it's going to be really hot, but we want to get that bacon grease in it for extra flavor. Looking good so far. Just make sure you don't burn anything to the bottom of the pan. Succotash coming along good. Thank you for getting that. All right, so far so good. Are you getting the corn and lima beans? Yeah, if you've used your gloves, you can probably switch them out. Wash your hands in between, switch them out. Because it's best to keep gloves on. All right, so far so good over there. Once you add the bacon and a little bit of salt and pepper, let me know when you're ready to taste. Succotash looks good so far. That bacon's gonna add another pop of color. And then you have salt and pepper to add. You got your corn in there now. There's a little bit of cream, good.
Hey, I need a can.
All right. But I think the succotash turned out good. As usual. We've got 35 minutes remaining. Just try to clean up some of that residual vegetable popping that's left over and the grease on the table. Hey Des, you need to keep everything on the speed rack. What you need, bring it and then put it back. Because stuff is getting contaminated.
It is?
Yeah, you got to keep it over there, and when you need it, you need to bring it over then.
Oh, this stuff?
Yeah. Just keep it over there, and when you need to grab the stuff, bring it over. It's getting some color on them. They're starting to look good. I think they get a little bit more color on some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them are really good, but some of them I think could finish off, and you can use tin foil or aluminum foil.
That's good. Good thing I had an extra.
That's very good. His consistency is fine. That's much better. Because it was tasting a little bit bland at first. Salt and pepper go a long way. Everything fine over here? With your baby? With your baby lime? Got it. Yeah, and make sure you wipe down your cutting board too. Just so we don't have any mix match. All right, coconut is good. You got your baby lime cut and ready for the presentation. Don't forget your graham cracker crumbs. You ready to get started on those fillets? All right, good. Remember, we've got 30 minutes remaining. We've made a lot of progress so far. We don't want to finish too early. As long as we don't take things too slow and we take our time with it though, we should finish around the target time. Are you about to get started on those scallops? Or preparing them? Yeah, the scallops we start with about 12 minutes left. So whenever you finish with those graham crackers, let Des know so he can move over to that burner. So far, so good.
This cutting board is out of here.
Yeah, as soon as that's done, you got to get rid of them. Graham crackers are toasting. Remember, some of that can still go into the reusable. This tomato, probably not as much. What are you about to get started with? Are you just waiting until you can start scallops now? Then I would say just, you've got your area cleaned up, go over there and help clean up her area. Just make sure you stay inside the 10 by 10. You can't leave. Thank you. Like in between Jeremias and Des, there's some tomato drippings, just little things while you wait. Some housekeeping. Now make sure you go wash your hands really fast, because those things are cooking. Perfect, Michael. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Are you starting your scallops?
He's going to start them with about 12 minutes remaining, because they cook so fast. We don't want them to get cold. Yeah, just make sure those are stacked neatly. It looks really good over here so far. I'm really happy with how you're keeping it. Thank you, Des. Michael. Make sure you get those gloves back on.
The fact that they're representing the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky speaks volumes about the kids. You know, there's scholarships that have already been won. There's plenty more that will be available. And folks that are in tune and ingrained in the industry understands what the significance of you having participated in ProStart, you know, on a state level and much more so on a national level. So there are plenty of open doors for these kids, particularly in education. Folks are going to be offering money to go to school. That's handy. But if, you know, if they want to go on into the industry and you know, start fine dining establishment, then that's certainly going to pad your resume over somebody that has not had that type of experience.
We've got 25 minutes remaining. Make sure you wash your hands before you mess with any food again, after you clean up your area, okay? You don't have any more knife cuts? Good, then you can get some of the juices off that, put that in the bus tub, and just clean up your area and get ready for the next thing. Good sear so far. So what are you waiting on to do now? Are you ready to go, just waiting to plate at this point? So what I would say to do is just look around. If someone needs help, make sure that you help them. If you're able to clean up somebody's area while they're cooking, that helps. Just make sure you stay away from the food itself. Good job on using those napkins. And you're gonna work on the red wine reduction after you finish the fillets? All right. Just make sure you keep those hot. That's very important. If you're waiting for it, you might as well go ahead and get your tin foil ready for it and your holding station for the fillets prepared, just so as soon as those are ready, you can move them. I'd say we've got about close to 20 minutes at this point, because our last warning was 25. Yeah, just make sure you got a really good cut. You can focus on that for now.
But I also don't have a cutting board, so we're going to go with this one.
Gotcha. We'll have to bring an extra one. You can start getting them dry, but don't start cooking until we've got about 12 minutes left. 12, 13 minutes is exactly what we want. I'd say you start getting the pan hot at 12 minutes. Those are thawed and everything? Yep. Perfect.
You can reuse it for vegetables.
Asparagus is going good so far? Good. So after the asparagus, you've got one more sauce to work on?
Yeah.
Good. And your mushrooms. After your fillets, you've got the red wine reduction. Michael's got the scallops next. And Leia is pretty much ready to start plating. Fillets are looking really good. Make sure you get those sides. You already know that, though. So far, so good. Are you gonna need that? For the okay.
I'm gonna put it on top.
On top for the decoration. All right, perfect. That's fine. Hey, Des, how much longer on the asparagus?
I need to wash my hands first.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'd say set that in his area, above the tongs. Perfect. Is that fine with you, Des? Hey, make sure you use a pot holder. Do not use your sleeve or your hand.
Alright. Now this water is done.
Yes.
Where am I gonna put it? I'll just set it down somewhere?
We're gonna have to move it to the bus tub.
I'll put it down here.
For now, let it cool.
Yeah, you gotta let it cool. You can't put it on the bus tub yet because it will start to melt it.
No, I'm not gonna put it in the bus. Just put it underside of the table.
I'd let it cool so you can get it to the bus tub. Because we don't need to set it down on the bottom. Fillets are looking good.
These are for vegetables.
And you're about to be ready to start basting. You got a thermometer? Good. Just about. I'd say about 6 minutes till we start the scallops. 6 minutes till we start the scallops, exactly. Make sure you get those seasoned up well. I know that's what you're doing now, but
Well, that's on the oversold.
yeah, I would just say do a little.
Why is this?
Not,
We don't have kosher?
I guess not. So you need less salt than you, smaller pinches. Because you want to get pepper in there as well. Is there any extra leftover pepper from your succotash? If you've got pepper, I'd say do a layer of pepper as well. Because you're getting more salt than pepper. We want it to be even. Fillets are looking great. I can't wait to eat it. Michael, don't pour that off yet. Don't pour it. You've already poured salt on there. You don't want to put more salt because it's going to just over salt it. So just use some. All right, then I would say when you flip it over for the other side, just use the pepper, okay? Because that other side has already been salted. We don't want to over salt it. Just you leave that over there, and whatever you need at the time, bring those cups over. So just pepper. Not too much though. Yeah, that's perfect. A little bit more on those final left two. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. While you're waiting, just throw away your trash. You can put your knife away at this point because you're not cutting anything else. Probably about 4 minutes left until we start those scallops, maybe 3. All right, and then you can get ready on the basting because remember, our target is medium well. Oh, that looks medium rare. You know what I meant. Hey, Leia, if you are waiting to do something, can you clean up Michael or Dez's area a little bit? He switched over burners, but there's still some trash to be picked up. That lid and then sandy rag a little bit.
15 minutes.
15 minutes remaining. We got 3 minutes, so we need to start those scallops, Michael. So we got to get that going. Remember, you can lift it up. It's going to smoke really easily. It's going to, because it's so hot. About ready to be basting? I think we're about there. Mm-hmm.
Anybody got a hot holder?
Hey, pot holder. Who's got an extra pot holder? There, beneath you. Right there to your right. There you go. We're doing great so far. We're really close. Now here comes the fun part. Got to get that flavor. Perfect. Try to get some on that third one as well.
You have some extra butter there?
Hey, Dez. He needs to know if you have extra butter.
Do I have extra butter?
Hey, Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
And try to spread out the herbs.
Can I use the burner?
Can you get that up? It's just a little, it's just a small thing.
Every part of my
And try to straighten those out because they're off the table. Thank you. Looking good so far.
Do you need that other pot holder?
Yeah.
It's right there below you. Yep, there you go.
Set it down.
Do you have your hot hold ready? And Michael, I'd say it's about time to get started on those scallops. If, remember, they cook really fast. You know that, but just reminding. And remember, just remember, in between, you're going to keep the rag in the sanding bucket. Just little things. We're doing really good so far in our organizational skills.
Jeremiah, take a little quarter sheet pan on top of there.
And then you're going to get started on those mushrooms after this.
Lemon and a half.
Lemon and a half. I'd say just clean up that area a little bit. You're right. Yeah. You could clean up his area a little bit, put that cutting board away, put those into the trash. Don't mess with the salt and pepper, but those napkins, throw those away. And then wash your hand, take your gloves off, wash your hands, get new gloves. Time check, we got about 10 minutes. We're getting close to 10 minutes. I'd say about 11-ish, 12-ish at this point. Yep, about 11. So I say we got about 5 minutes before we need to start plating. Make sure you keep an eye on those. They're gonna brown up real nice, real easy, and real fast. How's the beer blanc?
It should be close to done, to be honest.
Let me know when you need me to try it.
No, you have no heat on there. I'm trying to stop. I don't want to do anything.
Hey Des, you're gonna want to pinch it out because it's easy to accidentally put too much when you pour it out like that.
Yeah.
Just little things. About time to flip those, I think. Or close to time. Remember, you got to reheat those asparagus as well. You're working on that red wine reduction? Good.
Yeah, 9 minutes left. The rules say a team is considered done when each requirement is met. The food is plated. The dishes are on service trays, and all team members are sent away from the trays and raise their hands to signal they are finished. Teams may present plates to judges up to 3 minutes before the 60-minute cooking time is completed.
About ready to add the butter? We've got, say that again? We've got 9 when he announced that, about 8 left now. So I'd say you can get started because it takes you a little bit longer to plate, just because how intricate it is. Hey, and remember, when we are plating, we need to make sure any excess smudges or sauces that spill around, we need to wipe those off so we can have clean, precise plating. Scallops are looking good. There we go, that's good. So far, so good on the scallops?
I mean, there's never enough.
Hey, if you need me to, I'll try that little bit that came off and let you know if they're need more salt, pepper, anything like that. Yes, if you need me to.
7 minutes.
7 minutes remaining. We need to get on that. You need to start getting ready for those mushrooms as soon as you can, okay? Because I know he's got to finish that red wine reduction. You got to be ready for those mushrooms. We're cutting it close, but we're doing good. You think it's cooked enough for me to make sure it's fine? Here, I'll go ahead and... All right, I'll check this one. Stuck on there. Really stuck on there. All right. Okay, there we go. I got it off. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine.
6 minutes.
6 minutes remaining. How's that reduction coming? Make sure you get some foil on that. About 6 minutes left at this point. So I would say whenever we get to 5, we need to start plating. All right. Hey, Des, you can get started on those mushrooms over at that other burner.
Will it hold no more?
Hold more than it did the last time.
Good. Is that's a lot of cream on top still?
Yeah.
What's this burner doing?
Yeah, he's finished with that burner.
4 minutes and 53 seconds.
All right, let's get started on that plating. She said, are we doing the sugar next time?
You'll try it Monday?
Yeah.
You
Can I see that, Trey? Can I see that?
All right. Nothing.
4.5.
4.5. That's, yeah, you get started on that succotash plating. And we got to heat up this asparagus too. Des is working on those mushrooms. You might have to duel it out. What?
Where do you think we should like cut in the middle?
I'd say we set them sort of together in a spot, sort of like right there. Because you can also put the mango coulis design on the outer rim, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So like if you got this section of the circle covered, the other section of the circle.
Maybe the little like heart thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Perfect. And whatever you get spilled on the side, make sure you use a napkin to wipe up. We're running low, but we're close. We're very close. We need to get started on this asparagus.
Yeah, we got a plate.
Fill the pan with mushrooms.
Des, you might want to
2
just
minutes.
throw that into the pan with the mushrooms if you don't have time. Got to get that flavor in there. Got to get them heated. I'd say go ahead and get that napkin and wipe down that extra succotash on the sides.
Finish your plate, then worry about cleaning it up. You've got 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining. We gotta hurry. Leia, as soon as you get that done, try to help Jeremias and Des with the plating of the filet.
These are my kids. I couldn't be more proud of them. You know, I can say that I did this or I did that, but when it comes right down to it, it's the effort of the kids that makes all this possible. I'd like to think that I offered a little guidance, maybe a little mentorship, but when it comes down to it, it's the natural talents and the abilities of the kids that's got us where we're at.
We're running low on time. We gotta finish. Same thing with you, Michael. When you get those plated, and get that sauce on there, help with the plating of the fillets. You're getting close to a minute remaining.
2 minutes.
Okay, we got 2. Don't worry about perfection on that. We're only picking 1 for the actual judging. Yeah. Or they are identical, it's just make it absolute perfection. Come on, I'd say we got about a minute left. We got 1:30 remaining. Get that sauce on the scallops and get them on that tray. And get those tomatoes on as well. About a minute.
Minute 5.
Minute remaining. Just set it, yeah, set it in there. Gotta get those potatoes on. Gotta get those mushrooms on. Scallops are looking good. You gotta get the sauce on that other one. We're gonna have to make more. We got about 30 seconds remaining.
All plates have to be on.
We gotta get ready to move those.
28 seconds.
28 seconds. You take that one and then set it.
If y'all are going to use these squeeze balls, you're going to have to strain your products.
All right. Michael, you got to get that over there. I know you like perfection, but we got to get them over there. We got like 20 seconds.
We have like 12.
12 seconds. Come on.
9, 8,
7, 6,
Step away,
5.
raise your hands.
4,
3,
Raise your hands.
1.
go.
Okay. So, we're cutting it really close at the end. So we may need to start doing some things earlier.